Updated July 30, 2017, 12 hours 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Australian travellers are being warned to expect major delays at airports after security measures were ramped up following the discovery of an alleged terror plot involving a plane. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull said authorities uncovered and disrupted a terror plot to bring down an aircraft using an improvised device. International and domestic passengers have been advised to allow extra time for screening, but there have been no changes made to restrictions on carry-on or check-in baggage. Are you experiencing major delays due to increased security measures? We want to hear from you. Contact ABC News at Adelaide and Sydney airports. Some passengers reported delays of up to 90 minutes before passing through security. ABC journalist Ewan Gilbert was at Sydney's International Terminal this morning, and said the effects of additional security measures were very noticeable before even reaching the terminal building. Police on motorbikes are slowly patrolling up and down the long queues of cars, peering into every window. Gilbert said, once inside the terminal it's certainly busy at the check-in desks, but it's once you get through to security that the authorities are warning to again expect long waits. In Adelaide, tertiary student Liam Thompson said people were waiting in long queues just to reach the designated screening areas. All passengers are being required to remove their jackets during the screening process, and he described hearing more frequent public announcements and heightened police presence. Bomb checks at the front door. While it appeared to be business as usual at Brisbane Airport this morning, passengers on inbound flights said they had noticed increased security measures. Jacob Pickering got off a flight from Sydney and said he was delayed by up to an hour because of explosives checks. They were checking every 3 to 4 to 5 bags. We were probably there 45 minutes to an hour to get through check-in to get to the plane, he said. Nicole Burns flew from Cairns to Brisbane this morning, and said the extra security was immediately noticeable. When we entered Cairns Airport this morning, the bomb checks were at the front door, so we had to get checked before we even entered the airport, she said. Security screening at Melbourne Airport did not appear to be delaying customers. At the X-ray point where carry-on luggage is screened, it appeared 2 staff members were viewing the screen before the luggage was passed back to the passenger. At the Virgin Terminal, there was a makeshift desk set up for an explosives check at the bag drop point. Travelers were told to arrive at terminals at least 2 hours before flights to allow ample time for screening. Passengers vent frustration. Tadger Air and Virgin were among the first airlines to issue travel alerts to passengers, but for some it was too late to beat the long queues at the airport. One Melbourne couple received a text message only 3 hours prior to their flight advising them to arrive earlier. We live 2 hours out of Melbourne, and at 8 a.m. this morning we got a text message saying arrived 2 hours earlier instead of 1, the woman said. Well, that was impossible for us. Passengers took to Twitter to vent their frustrations with the delays caused by the new measures. Topics: terrorism, defense and national security, air transport. Australia first posted July 30, 2017, 11 hours 20 minutes and 40 seconds.